Hi, my name is Keek Hill, and I am Storyline's representative for the Severe Weather Shelter Network. And you might be asking yourself, what is the Severe Weather Shelter Network? Well, I am here to tell you all about it. You will know everything by the end of this video. The Severe Weather Shelter Network is a group of churches that partner together to help serve the homeless community in our area every winter from about October 1st till the end of August. And we provide a night inside, a building to stay in, and a warm meal every night that the shelter is open. This year, through Storyline, we are super excited because we are going to have our home groups work together to serve on the nights that we're open. And you get to work together as a team and help put together a meal and make sure that our homeless community is taken care of. It's a great way to build camaraderie and serve our community. So here's some details. The Severe Weather Shelter Network has developed a calendar where we have three churches in our area that are on call every third week. So we are 1 week, then another church, and then we're back on call. And what that means, and during our week, we're only on call for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We work together with Mile High Vineyard, and they do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're on call. That means we're ready to go, ready to serve, but the shelter is only open if it's below 20 degrees. The overnight temperature, the low, is below 20 degrees, or if there's precipitation falling, or if there's standing snow on the ground that makes it difficult to sleep outside. So there's a group from the Severe Weather Shelter that makes that decision by about 9 or 9:30 in the morning, and then they call their teams of people, and we let you know, okay, we're open that night, and we can start getting everything together, or we'll say, nope, we're not going to be open, and you can relax till your next date of being on call. So here's how it works from the guest end. Now, typically, as I said, we have people stay in churches. However, with COVID-19, we are not allowed to have guests stay in churches this year. So our leaders put together their heads and thought, how could we still serve the community but be safe during this time? And they decided that they are going to house our guests in motels. They've been working very closely with the Jefferson County Public Health Department to determine the safe way to get a meal to the people and to get them housed. So this is the process this year with our hotel season. So the guests will get a motel voucher, and in order to do that, they have to apply to be added to the list of potential guests. And when they're added to that list, the first thing before they can be added is they get a background check done. We want to make sure that our guests are safe and that our volunteers are safe as well. So there's an extensive background check done on the guests. Once they've cleared that background check, they're added to the list and they are given a phone number. So every day from October to April, there's a phone call made and put on a recording system saying, yep, the shelter is open tonight. The guests check that system and they know, okay, I need to go to the registration site, which I believe is going to be by the Rising Church in Old Town, Arvada. And they'll go between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock to register. They'll get their hotel voucher. And because of COVID, there's a company called Stride that will be down there giving 30-minute rapid COVID tests. So each guest will get a COVID test. And as long as they are COVID-free, they'll be given a hotel voucher. And then they will be free to stay in the hotel for the night. If they have a positive COVID test, we have a plan for that. They will be kind of ushered to a different area where they'll be given a different voucher and they will get shelter for the night through a different path. But we want to keep everybody that's going that we are working with will be COVID-free, and we want to keep the motels COVID-free as well, obviously. So the company Stride did say that any volunteers are welcome to get COVID tests as well. You just show up on a day that we're open at the registration site between 10 and 2, and you can get a rapid, their 30-minute test. So that's pretty neat that they're doing that. So that's from the guest side. So then they'll get their voucher, and at the check-in time, they'll go check into the motel, and then we will bring them a meal. And here's how that works. So we have lots of volunteer positions. We have a team leader, food prep, food packaging, food delivery, and item donation. So on the week before your home group's service date, this is what will happen. Your leader will send out an email with a link to a sign-up Genius, and you can sign up for one of those positions. As soon as you get the email, you want to sign up to be the team leader, and the team leader just kind of oversees, make sure everybody knows what they're doing, and oversees the night and kind of makes the decisions to saying this person will serve here, this person will serve there. There's also a food preparer. So the food preparer will make all the food for that evening. I'm going to go back a slide. And I will give you a menu, and all the items needed and the amounts will be in the sign-up Genius. So don't worry about that. You will begin preparing the meal and keep it in a crock pot and bring it over to Storyline. There's a food packager. So we need a bunch of people to get that food and put it in like little Ziploc containers, the plastic tubs or baggies, and we'll bag it up per hotel room. We'll get a list of the hotel rooms, and we will provide 40 meals, 40 dinners, and 40 breakfasts. So 80 total meals, but 40 people that we'll be delivering meals to, and they will each be in a separate paper bag. And then we will deliver them up there. So that brings us to our next job, the delivery people. We need teams of 2 people at least. You can have 3, 4, or a van full going and delivering the bags to the hotel room. So you'll go inside and you will set it outside the hotel room, and you will knock on the door and make sure that the guest gets their meal and see if they have any questions or if they would like you to pray with them, and then you're off to the next hotel room. There's also the opportunity to donate some items or to purchase items. For instance, we'll probably need, if it's a chili night, you might, we're serving chili, you might need shredded cheese, or we'll do rolls. And we definitely, all the breakfast items are going to be shelf stable. We're not cooking any breakfast items because they'll be overnight, and we don't know if there are refrigerators or microwaves in the room. So you might have like bottles of juice, or you might have individually packaged cinnamon rolls or bananas. And so lots of ways to participate. If you actually can't be there on the night that your home group has signed up to serve, there's a lot of things that you could do to still help out. So let me go back. You will get that email. You'll choose a role to do, and then you'll wait for that call on the day that your home group is going to serve. And if they say, yep, we're open, you can begin those preparations, begin cooking, purchasing, whatever you need to do. And then everybody arrives at Storyline that night about 5:45 to set up and get everybody organized into who's going to get the breakfast bags together, who's going to put together the dinner meal bags, and then you just work together as a group to get it done, and then it gets delivered. So as you can see, some of the jobs, you could do a couple different things. Like I could be the team leader and also still help with the packaging. Or I could be a food preparer and help with the packaging. I might be a delivery person, and I might cook the food during the day and then wait for it to be put together and then go deliver it. So there's a lot of ways to get all hands on deck and get everybody working together. In the past, we have had a ton of fun working at the severe weather shelter. And one of the great things is your whole family can do it together. It doesn't have to be just the adults. These are photos of when we served at Mile High Vineyard. That's our buffet line. And there were lots of kids that evening serving out the food and greeting the guests that came in. So, work together and have fun together. We've just enjoyed the camaraderie. We have all the things now. You know all the things about the severe weather shelter. If you have questions, you are welcome to give me a call or send me an email. Your leaders will have all my information, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. And we just want to thank you so much for being willing to serve in this way. And I know every year that I've done this, and I've been doing it about 5 years now, I have walked away just absolutely blessed. And I know that you will too. So thank you very much.